Hello, everybody. Let's get some finest in the house tonight. Sorry about the massive delay. I had to uninstall and reinstall OBS, and all the settings were jacked up. I had to restart the computer 3-4 times, so I apologize. Hey, Robert, how you doing, man? I'm a little frustrated right now with technology, so I apologize. It gets the best of me. I did, man. Yeah, I did. Did it myself. My wife's like, you missed a spot at the very top, so I got to go and get it after we're done here. All right, though. Let's go over the teams here. Hopefully everybody can see that. So let's see who has what tonight. We have Benjamin with the D-backs, Auburn with the Braves, Marshall with the Orioles, Tim T with the Red Sox, C with his Cubs, Run DMG with the White Sox, Scariest with the Reds, Jason J with the Guards, Tim T with the Rockies, Drake with the Tigers and the Astros, Benito with the Royals, PTB with the Angels, Benito with my now second place defending champion, World Series champion, Los Angeles Dodgers, who are playing like a Little League team. Run DMG with the Marlins, Auburn with the Brewers, Run DMG with the Twins, Joey with his Mets, Dylan with his Yankees, Chips with the A's, CS with the Phillies, his Phillies, Benito with the Pirates and the Padres, Tim M with the Giants, Scariest with the Mariners, Robert with his Cardinals, John B with the Rays, Bobby Rips with the Rangers, Nestor with his really, really good Toronto Blue Jays, and Holland from Facebook land all the way over in the UK with the Washington Nationals. So that is the team list. I hope everybody is doing just fine tonight. I, again, apologize for the massive delay. Yeah, we got to get you something, man. Big monster from the Cardinals tonight. I agree. A little bit of housekeeping real quick. As you can see, the X group on Twitter at Smitty0808. We hit 120 members today. Boom, boom. Love it. It's a family. I love you all. We joke around in there. We have fun in there. We do claims. We sell cards. It's not somebody's Discord or anything. It's just a group on Twitter, and that's what I like to do. Facebook, Smitty Sports Breaks. If you're on Facebook, I know Facebook's kind of getting stale a little bit. I don't know how much longer I'm going to keep the Facebook group going. I've been getting next to little to no action on there, so I might flip over to Instagram. More to come there. And then obviously on this YouTube page here, click that little like button for me. Subscribe to the page if you're new here. That's enough housekeeping. Let's do some finest. I'm excited. I've only seen like 5 cards total from finest, and they've all been like out of 5s or something crazy like that. So I haven't even seen a lot of the base cards that they came out with this year. So this is going to be fairly new to me. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Best of luck. Let's make it happen. Let's warm up the hands. All right. Box number 1. Mr. Paul Skeens is on it. Who I believe he got lit up the other day. Yesterday. Good luck, everybody. I'm excited. I don't know where the autos are in this product. Woo, it's nice, though. Oh, wow. Only 6 packs? Oh, crazy. I like these boxes. I'm going to keep one of these boxes. This is pretty nice. I think my son would like these. All right. Good luck. Whew. Let's see what we got. I'm excited to find this is one of my favorite products of the year. Good luck, everybody. And right on top, this might be a good omen for the Dodgers. Mookie Betts. on the common. Acuna on the common. We got a Roki. I don't know what number the auto would be on in these packs. I guess we'll find out. Matt McLean on the common. On the refractor, though, so we'll get that sleeved up. Jordan Lawler on the uncommon. Very nice. Roki Sasaki rookie. That's who we're looking for. The Dodgers on the common. Congrats on the Roki. Let's get the, I'm going to make piles of uncommons, commons, and rares. And then refractors I'll sleeve up because I don't want to take everybody's time up tonight. Jordan, common. Alvarez, common, and then it looks like Edwin Diaz on this really nice card. I'm going to guess, I don't know which one could be the auto, so let's just pull it. All right, so the Edwin Diaz, very nice little uncommon prism card there. These are nice. These are very nice. And then we have a Corbin Carroll out of 225. Is it covering a hit for us? What is that? Creators on the Ozzy Albies. Okay. Little insert. Ozzy Albies on the creators. And our first hit will be out of 325. Mr. Corbin Carroll, who's had a very nice bounce back. Hey, Benito, how's it going, man? Hey, it just started, brother. Just started, man. This is literally pack number 1. So you're not too far at all. Not too far at all. Alright, so I don't know where these hits are. We're just gonna figure it out together here. Tovar, uncommon. Wheeler, common. Drake Baldwin, rookie. Duran, rookie. Corey Seager. Garcia on the rare. Very nice for the Rangers on the rare. Garcia. Congrats on the rare Adolis Garcia to the Rangers. A very, very nice Adolis Garcia. I don't even know which one to pull. Ooh, looks like Kerstab. That's very, very nice. Junior Caminero on the prism. I kind of want to get cute here and Heston Kjerstad, number 2 of 125 for those Orioles. Marshall, congratulations, sir. Like seeing that for those O's. All right, let's see here. Rookie. Roki. And I don't know what this is back here. On the debut, it's a nice little insert. Roki Sasaki on the debut. Put that up there. I don't know how long it'll last up there, but we'll see. And then what do we have here? This thing looked pretty cool. Finest timelines. Haha, that's cool to the Red Sox. Look at that. There it goes. A long drive if it stays fair. Home run, Carlton Fisk. That's cool. Very nice. All right, no auto yet. Uncommon Alcantara, Mr. Soto, Bobby Witt Jr., Kyle Tucker and the Cubs. Jacob Wilson, that's a very, very nice rookie there for Mr. Wilson. Congrats to the A's. Julio. The first card will be a pitcher for the Phillies. Tyler Phillips, who put his number in there as well. I don't know much about Tyler Phillips. Not going to lie to you all. You got it, Billy. We are going to run a divvy after this. Tyler Phillips of Sonic at $10 a spot. Salvi Perez out of 350 for the Royals. Very cool. Lackluster first auto so far, but We're just starting. Salvi Perez out of 350. Congrats to the Royals. And then we have a Ben Rice Arrivals and a nice little Creators Acuna Refractor for the Braves. I do like that one. On the refractor. Very nice. Couple cool Rokies. You're right, man. Alright, so that auto is on the top middle pack. Max Fried on the uncommon. Salvi. Garrett Cole. Locklear rookie. Corbin Carroll. It's a very nice Jacob Wilson there on the Prism. Very nice. And that is a rare. That is a rare Jacob Wilson. The A's, the last spot to go. Very nice. That'll take off the debut Roki. That'll go up there. Very nice. All right. We have Richard Fitz. No clue who old Richard is. Is that upside down? No, okay. Richard Fitz. A Chris Sale out of 49. Very nice for the Braves. And I guess the Creators isn't that rare of an insert, so we're going to remove Acuna from there. But look at that. Lowest card of the break so far out of 49. That'll take off the Garcia rare. And we'll move Salvi over here. And we'll put Chris Sale. And then we have a Creators Altuve, and then a Castillo Refractor. All right. Got an uncommon Cal Raleigh, the big dump. Lou Bob, DeZenzo, Ben Rice, Logan Webb, Schwarber, Drake Baldwin on the arrivals, Jacob Wilson on the debut, and Rays Chandler Simpson out of 200. That's a nice one. Rookie Chandler Simpson out of 200. So let's see, will that make the stand land or no? Yeah, it'll bump off a little Salvi there. And then we got a Jacob Wilson on the debut. Cool. All right, we should have one more autograph here. Oh, Cam Smith. Sorry, I didn't even see that. Oh, and it's Cam Smith rare. There we go. Cam Smith rare rookie. Congrats to the Astros. Yeah, very nice Simpson. I agree. All right, this should have an auto in it. This will be the last pack of box number 1. Leo Jimenez, uncommon. Shota, India, James Wood, rookie. Scoobs. I'm going to go with, that's our auto. Just going to guess. Jackson Holiday on the Prism. And then a Ketel Marte out of 99. That's a nice one. So D-backs having a couple nice little hits here for Benjamin. Very nice out of 99. That will make it. See you later, Corbin. Out of 99, I guessed right on the auto. Creators on the Job, and ooh, a nice arrivals for the Yankees out of 150. That's a nice one. I don't think it'll make, yeah, we'll make our stand land. Very nice. Numbered inserts. I love numbered inserts. Very nice. Let's get the James Wood sleeved up. Those are both commons. And let's see what our auto is. Good luck, everybody. Green, Rockies, Adele Amador out of 75. It's a nice little auto there for the Colorado Rockies, which was a very cheap team for us. So box number 1, it's a warm-up box. Tim Trentley, congratulations on the Amador out of 75. And I think we're going to take down Erstad. Actually, no, we're going to take down Phillips. So that's just a base auto. All right, box number 2. Good warm-up box. A couple good low-numbered cards. Do like these boxes, though. Empty box. Woo. Sorry, Ben Rice, you flew off there. All right. Bryce Harper on the uncommon. Amador, sorry for the bird. Fitz, Holiday, Junior, Mikey Trout, Stanton on the uncommon. And the Orioles are just kicking butt right now. Gunnar Henderson out of 350. Very nice for the Orioles. Congrats, Orioles. Marshall having a nice little start to the break here. New arrivals Louder and a uncommon Ellie De La Cruz. Uncommon Severino, Rooker, Chase Young, Jose Ramirez, Altuve, Salvi on the rare. Very nice, rare Salvi to the Royals. And then we have a nice Hyun-Sung Kim. That's covering some sort of hit. First we have Ellie De La Cruz and an Edgar Caro. And let's see, the Kim is covering up. Looks like a Royal. Cole Reagan, 75 of 75 of 75. Benito, my man, that's a nice one, huh? Gotta love bookends. Bookends are always fun, huh? 75 of 75, that'll take down Erstad. Cole Reagan's, and then a really nice little Kim here. I may have to go grab some more sleeves. Or I can just sleeve later. Chris Bryant on the uncommon. Mason Wynn. I think this one will have the auto. Austin Riley. Ryan McMahon. Freddie Peralta. Gordon Grassifo for the Cardinals. Robert. It's ink, my man. Got you some ink at least. Gracefo for the Cardinals. Very nice. Congratulations, Robert. And then on top of that was a nice little Fernando Tatis Jr. out of 150. Congrats. And then we have a Finest Timelines. Oh, what a blow. What a way to top it off. Forget about who the most valuable player is in the World Series. And an Amador. Jazz, Young, Dolander, Pete Crow Armstrong, Sugano, Darvish on the Prism, Alonso on the Prism, and a nice Royce Lewis out of 150 to the Twins. Congrats to the Twins. Royce Lewis Prism foil board out of 150. Very nice. Chase Young and a Hyun-Sung Kim rookie. Simeon, Tatis, Ellie, Gunnar, Luis Angel Acuna, Burns, Acuna on the Creators, Dolander, and Realmuto is covering up. Phillies, Aaron Nola, 243 out of 250. Very nice for the Phillies. Congrats, Phillies. 243 out of 250 of Aaron Nola. All right, this should have our auto. Zach Veen, uncommon. Stephen Kwan, Kim, Alonso. Manny is covering up. That might be a nice auto. And we got some orange there too. Angel Martinez and Dylan Cruz on the Creators. Let's do the orange first. Cubs, Alcantara out of 15. 15 of 15. C. There we go. Bookend, beautiful card, orange. Love that. That is a beaut. 15 of 15, Kevin Alcantara, rookie orange bookend. That is sick. And I think that is going to bump off the Ben Rice. And then we're going to move Sale over there. That is a sick one. Congratulations, C. And then a nice little Machado there on the common. That's a cool one. All right, here we go. This might be an insert. Yep, it's an insert auto. Angels. Oh, tell me. Please tell me it's a big one. PTB. Vlad Guerrero out of 75. That is sick. PTB. Oh, boy. On the Creators. Oh, that's a good one. PTB, my man. Look at that, everybody. That's pretty. That is pretty. Love, love, love that. That is cool. All right, Jacob Wilson, you're going to go off, my man. Amador, you're going to get bumped over. Vlad, you're going to take center stage there. That's a cool one. All right, that's halfway through this case. Not too bad. That was a good box. That is a cool one for Mr. PTB. Took the Angels. Very nice box. We saw an out of 15. We saw an out of 75 auto. That's cool. And let's put that pack there, that pack there. So those are the two auto packs. Matt Shaw, rookie on the uncommon. Martinez, Muncy, Thorpe, Schwellenbach, Skeens, Christian Campbell, nice rookie. Jace Young and Pete Alonso. And let's see what Campbell is covering up. The Fish. Agustin Ramirez, who is number 3, I believe, in Rookie of the Year voting for the Fish. Congrats, Ramirez, out of 300. And then a nice little Christian Campbell there on the uncommon. Dylan Cruz on the uncommon. Buxton, Shohei, Louder, Mayo, Gilbert on the rare. JHM on the arrivals. Lawrence Butler. And we have Martinez covering up. Detroit. Scoobs. That's a nice one right there. Out of 200 for the Tigers. Mr. Scooble. It's a nice one. Congratulations to the Tigers on that one. And then we had the rare Logan Gilbert. Alcantara on the uncommon. Mookie. Acuna. Roki. Jordan. Alvarez. Ripken with Ripken has reached the unreachable star and rocker. Nick York is covering up a Reds, which will be Ellie De La Cruz. Nick York on the rare. Ellie De La Cruz out of 350. That's a fun one. Congrats to the Reds. Churio on the uncommon. Nick Kurtz on the rookie. Donna. Vlad. All Rise. Whew, that's a nice Judge. Or James Wood, I'm sorry. On the rare. Wow, Holland. There you go, buddy. There you go, bud. Very nice James Wood on the rare. Ooh, we have like one of those pearl ones, I think, coming up. Baldwin, Machado. Cardinals, Robert. I want to make you sweat, buddy. Robert. That's sick. Thomas Sagassi. Robert, dude, that's sick. That's like the pearl. Out of 60. I love that, dude. That's cool. That's super cool, man. That's going to knock off Reagan's. That's a cool one. Alright, we'll have auto coming up. Oh, I'm sorry. Jackson Joe. Wheeler. Baldwin. Durbin. I think that's our auto. We might have another insert auto. Creators Trout. Max Muncy. Thorpe is covering up. Mariners. Tyler Locklear out of 75. Very nice for the Mariners. Tyler Locklear out of 75. Nobody is chatting tonight. Locklear. That's, I think, our first Mariners hit we've gotten for the Scariest or Terry's. Very nice. Let's see, out of 75, is that going to make it up there? It will. See you later, Marte. Alright, here we go, folks. Yeah, another Creators insert autograph. Braves. Ozzy Albies. That's a nice one for the Braves. Ah, he's got a good signature. I like that one. Congrats to the Braves. Ozzy Albies. And that will go to Auburn. Congrats, man. That's a cool one. Sorry, my top loader's a bit dirty there. All good, brother. All good. Adames on the uncommon. green, Norby, Devin Williams, Langford. Trying to hide that one. Oh my gosh, my work phone. Luis Angel Acuna out of 325. Whew, nice. All right, Jackson Churio on the creators. So that's a nice one right there for you, Joey. What's up, buddy? Out of 325 for the Mets. And then we had an arrivals out of 75 for Angel Martinez to the Guardians. It's a nice one right there for the Guardians. I like that. Out of 75. That's going to sit there. And then let's see what we got going on here for our last auto of this box. Orioles. Jordan Westburg out of 99. Orioles are having themselves a nice little break. That is a nice one. Congratulations to the Orioles. Very nice. Good night, buddy. I love you. Love you, bud.
Yeah, bud.
See you later, bud. Love you. All right, that was a pretty solid box. We got one more box. All right. Good luck, everybody. Our last box here of the break. Later, buddy. Love you too. Empty box.
See you in the morning.
All right, man. All right, that'll be the auto, and that will be the auto. All right, good luck, everybody. Matt Olson, Marte, JHM, Yelly, McCutcheon, Wagner, Matt Shaw, and Freddie Freeman on the common. And Mason Wynn is covering up. Another Corbin Carroll. So Corbin Carroll is having a nice little break here out of 300 to the D-backs. Congratulations, Benjamin and squad. Very nice out of 300. Yeah, dude. We need it, man. Sweeney. Dodgers have had a rough one. Amador. Fitz. Holiday. Caminero. Sale. Strider's covering up a green. Turner and Norby. And Strider is covering up. There you go. Well, you just made all your money back, Benito. You just called it, buddy. Shohei Ohtani out of 25, my man. That's a beaut. That is a beaut. Congratulations, man. We're going to have to talk about this one, Benito. There you go, brother. And just like that, the fortunes have changed. Springer, Wynn, Riley, McMahon, Peralta, Reynolds, Acuna, and Schwellenbach. Yankees, Garrett Cole out of 350. Yeah, finally, huh? Finally pulling something. Grant McCray, Rooker, Young, Ramirez, Altuve, Tucker, it's like another orange maybe, Judge, and Ellie on the rare. That's a nice Ellie right there. Very nice Ellie on the rare. All right, let's see what we got. Mariners. Tyler Locklear out of 200. So that's your second Locklear. Very nice. To the Mariners out of 200. All right, we got 2 autos. Let's see if we get some ink for somebody who hasn't hit. Rodon, Young, Dolander, PCA. Ooh, we got a redemption. Let's go. We got a redemption. We got a redemption. That could be something real good. Soto and Sugano. Lewis is covering up. Guardians. Oh, Cubs. I'm sorry. I'm an idiot. Kyle Tucker out of 75. That's a nice one. Yeah, Benito, we're going to chat, bud. We are going to chat for sure. Kyle Tucker out of 75. Very nice. One second, everybody. All right, redemption sitting over there. My little redemption dance. Diaz. Trout. Whoa, okay, that popped out big time. I'm sorry, it's the Braves. We know that. Martinez and another Reggie. But first, a Lubob out of 325. Lubob out of 325. And now let's see what this massive Braves card is here. We saw it was the Braves. I mean, Nacho Alvarez Jr. That is freaking sweet for the Braves. I got to get out the thick sleeves for this bad boy. Dang. Look at that. Pray this is the right size. That is a beaut. Nacho Alvarez Jr. for Auburn. Congratulations, man. Let's get it. And Trout on the common. All right, let's see what we got for this awesome redemption here. Redemption card. Congratulations. You're due to receive finest autograph of Jackson Jobe of the Tigers. That is pretty freaking sweet as well. Detroit Tigers, Drake, congratulations, man. This was one heck of a half case. I continue to do really, really well with this stuff. All right, fun times. It is time to do the recap. Let's see what we got. We had a Lubob out of 325, Locklear out of 200, Ellie on the rare, Cole out of 350, Carroll out of 300, Acuna out of 325, Marte out of 99, Reagan's out of 75, De La Cruz out of 350, Scooble out of 200, Ramirez out of 300, Wilson on the rare, a Rice Arrivals out of 150, Nola out of 250, Lewis out of 150, Tatis out of 150, a Gracefo autograph, Hurstad out of 125. Perez rare. Gunner out of 350. Tyler Phillips auto. Simpson out of 200. Carroll out of 325. Cam Smith on the rare. Perez out of 350. Garcia on the rare. Acuna, I thought these were rare, but they're not creators. Roki Sasaki on the debut. Let's see here. We're going to do boom, 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 boom. All right. Locklear out of 75. A nice Sagassi out of 60. Amador out of 75. Chris Sale out of 49. The Braves had a huge break. The Nats had a good break with the rare James Wood. Martinez out of 75. Orioles had a good break out of 99. Jordan Westburg. Tucker out of 75. Cubs had a nice little break. We had an Ozzie Albies creator's autograph. And then we had his partner come in here, Vlad Guerrero, out of 75 creator's autograph. Very, very nice. We had a sick Nacho Alvarez out of 299. Beautiful card. Jackson Jobe, finest autograph 1. Redemption for the Tigers. Alcantara, 15 out of 15, bookend. Card of the break, no doubt. 11 of 25, Shohei Ohtani. Beautiful card. Congrats to everybody. We made it happen. That was a great half case. Great half case. Let me see if I got anybody. Okay, Divvy is not filled up. So I'm going to end the live here. We'll get the Divvy filled up for tomorrow. But this was a phenomenal case. I appreciate your half case, I should say. I appreciate you all coming out, hanging out. So far, my run from Topps has been very, very good this year. That did not end with finest. This was great. Awesome cards, everybody. I appreciate you all. Much love as always. Stay safe.